Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip focusing on gold and silver as usual, and I want to mention that I'm going to open the special offer in light of the Memorial Day and also the holiday that we have in the UK. I'll be opening it for 2 weeks, so if you're interested, please stay on. After the clip ends, I will provide more details. I hope you enjoy the clip and have a great break. Bye now. Okay, here's silver. That is the 15-minute scale of silver. I was telling you for weeks and weeks that this is likely a triangle. We'll see a pop above this level. Here we go, that the pop came. Now, what's next? I'm not sure that it's finished with the upside. There could be a further attempt to rally here. I think we will be probably done with this upside once it cracks back under 16.5. Okay, we already seen the Australian dollar, US dollar plunging seriously, and the pattern there is almost certainly suggesting further weakness. Yes, negative forces are going to push the Australian dollar, US dollar further down, and the correlation of the Australian dollar, US dollar with the precious metals is quite high. So one would tend to think that silver is not going to go very far with the background of, having in the background the Australian dollar, US dollar under severe pressure. So at most I would see just a slight pop, but I would say that for those who are really focusing sharply on this one, that's under 16.6, yeah, breakdown under 16.6, basically trailing lower in this manner should tell you that this is the end of the C, okay, and we could be ready to go down straight away, or we might need more work, and this can never be told up front. We can never be sure if the market is ready or not. If it comes down, it goes for another ABC, X, another ABC, etc. Yeah, look what happened here. In case you wonder, look what a C of ABCs we got here. Yeah, when it came down here, you thought, wow, we just get one ABC and that's it, it's ready. Well, no, look what happened. More development, more development. So these things are telling us that the market is simply not ready. The market is not ready, but the pattern remains bearish. If you ask me, this is the daily. Silver has gone nowhere for months and months and months. Look, it's still stuck in this tight range for a long time, So something is going to happen. I tend to think that it's going to plunge and surprise the bulls, catch the stops, go a bit lower, and then we could have the setup for a massive reversal. Okay, if it does surprise, meaning it does the opposite, surprise as far as I'm concerned, if it jumps above the black line, that's definitely news. Black line comes at 17.66 or so. Okay, closing, giving us a weekly close above this level would be massive news. Would almost certainly suggest it's heading towards 21. Okay, so the projection remains bearish for the next several weeks, if not several months. I do not see any reason at this point in time to reject that. Here's gold. That's the hourly scale of gold. Gold is going nowhere. It's just stuck in this tight range. And we can sit and debate for hours and hours what is the right wave count here. And you know why? You know why we could do that? Because the market allows us to do that. The patterns are just there. The number of variations that could be arranged here is almost limitless. So there's no point me spending now half an hour going through each one of them, and come Monday and we get another series of options possible. For example, look, we had this as an ABC. I don't think you'd like to argue with that. On the hourly, that looks pretty clear as an ABC. How about taking this as an ABC complete right here? No problem. Okay, and then you've got another triangle here, and you got another triangle here. And how do you combine all that? And it is not impossible, in fact, to do the following: to encapsulate the price action right from this spot with everything you see here, encapsulate it as one pattern. So you have A, B, C. All of that could turn into an X. Before you know it, it climbs in this manner to deliver another ABC. Do you see where I'm going with this? Trying to be dogmatic, trying to be sharp and tell you, listen, there is only one way where this one is going to go. I think it's just not prudent. It's not prudent because what are you basing your opinion on? Yeah, what are you basing your opinion on? The structure is not there. The variations are plenty. The possibilities are plenty. Now, in such a situation, I would take one step back and I would just look at the general structure and the support resistance that are clearly marked here by Mr. Market, by the price action itself. Do you see that? You see it sitting under overhead resistance? Hasn't been able to climb, hasn't been able to show us any force above this level. Do you see the 200 moving average? That's the daily scale. 200 moving average sitting right on top. So right now, as far as I'm concerned, the bear is fully in control. Even if we pop above this level right here, which is 1,307, 1,308, I would like to see several weekly closes in this zone to begin to think that perhaps there is a chance that it's going to shoot back there. But if it pops its head, stays here for half a week, and then it comes down, that's still very weak. That still supports my reading here that is 1 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and everything you see here is clearly corrective. And my argument that this correction relates to this, and if this is correct, then my argument is inevitably leading us to this. Why? Because if this is an impulse wave, this is corrective, you're going to get a balancing move to this. Balancing move to this is going to send gold sharply lower, presumably to 1240, maybe even lower than that around here. So this is the idea that guides me currently in the case of gold. I am probably wrong, and there is probably something more bullish, or certainly short term, than what I'm describing to you here. If gold is able to do the following: it runs up above the overhead resistance here, it runs up above the overhead resistance here that comes at around 1,327, and it sits right there. It sits right here. It's recovering the support of this line. Do you see? That'll be big news. Big news. Then I would have to consider the possibility that it could shoot a lot higher. We will see if that occurs. It's not going to happen in a week, but this is a scenario that could jeopardize my wave count here of this being 1, 2, or A, B sending gold a lot lower. Hello, I'm back here with some details concerning the offer that I mentioned earlier. If you're interested, you need to get onto my website. You do that by going on to www.wavemastery.com. That's the homepage, and the offer specifically is to be found under subscribe here as a special promotional offer, or under resources. It's right at the bottom, the last tab. So you click on that, and then you have the details. You see it expires on the 11th of June. If you have seen it before and you have not taken action, this is an opportunity for you to check it out. Otherwise, read please through that. You will see all the details. The only thing is, if you come from the USA, UK, and Belgium and other non-EU countries, you don't have to pay the VAT, so you get really the low price, which is 79 euro per month. Instead of 159. VAT charges are applicable only to EU citizens. It's funny, Belgium is excluded because I'm based in Belgium, so there is an arrangement. Otherwise, read through that. If you come, let's say, from the US, all you have to do, you choose this tab if you go for the daily service. If you go for the weekend service and read through what that implies, you get a trial in either case. For the daily, you get a trial 7 days for just 9.99 euros. For the weekend service, you get a trial of 2 weeks for 4.99, but that really gives you access only to the weekend videos. From time to time I add some bonus video midweek, but you can't always count on that. So for example, you want to have the trial, you want to try what's going on for 7 days, and you want to see if you like it. You don't have to do anything, then it will trigger the plan, the reduced price plan that will be good for 12 monthly discounted payments. Okay, so that's good really for 1 year. You just click on that. That takes you to the page of the payment. You will see here special offer. It starts with a trial, then it kicks in the plan. That's my official name. Okay, so it's going to me. Everything is fine. If you have a PayPal account, it should be no problem. If you don't have a PayPal account, get in touch with me. I can still receive money through Skrill, and we'll see if there is other way for you to pay. You want to arrange, it depends, but the easiest is really PayPal, because then you're really registered on the website and everything is automated. You know, it's just easy. Okay, so after you pay, you fill in the form. It takes you back to my website. You choose, you log in, and you need to get in touch with me once you do that, because there is an extra layer of security, and I will provide you the necessary information to have full access to everything. Okay, so let's go back to the website here. If you like just to stroll around here, there are a few articles you might want to take a look. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Right here, resources. There are lots and lots of charts under chart galore. You might like to take a look at that. There is the recommended reading list, useful links, private policy, very standard terms of use. Private policy, I don't mess up with your email, with your details. I don't do anything with it. You just go on PayPal, you pay. All I need is just that you fill in the form properly, because if you are from the EU, I need to know from where you're coming. If you're outside the EU, I also need to know, because if there's a VAT check on me, you know, so I need to show if you are due for VAT payments or not. So I really appreciate if you give me the details, and that's basically it. If you have any question, really don't hesitate, get in touch with me. Here's the contact us, name, email address, message, fill in that little thing here. Please check that your email is correct. I had a guy contacting me about a week ago and asked me some questions, but I couldn't get back to him because the email didn't work. So I don't know what he did. He didn't give me the right email. It's a shame. I want to help. I want to reply to your questions, but you've got to make sure you give me the right email, okay? Other than that, I look forward to see on my website. I can help you whichever level you are. Even if you are very advanced, I can still, I believe, help you. We can exchange some ideas, and I think it will be beneficiary to you. So that's all for now. Enjoy your break and enjoy the clip. Have a great time. Bye now.